So behind me right now, I have my fully loaded backpack with everything I'm bringing with me on the Appalachian Trail this year. And in this video, I'm going to take everything out and show you exactly what I'm bringing with me. I have my full gear list all set. There's been a lot of time thinking about what exactly I'm bringing. If you don't know, I thru-hiked the trail in 2021 and it was very successful and I loved my gear. But if you know me, you know I love switching things out and trying new things and really getting the gear that works the best. So with that said, everyone's gear preferences are so different, and so what works for me might not work for you, but maybe if you're trying to get some ideas on what to bring for the Appalachian Trail, this may help a little bit. I will link everything I'm bringing with me in the description of this video if you want to check it out. And let's get into it. Before we get into what's in the backpack, I'm going to share what I'm going to be wearing on trail. So starting off, for shoes, I'm actually wearing the same exact type of shoes I wore last time, so I know they work great for me long distance, and that's the Saucony Peregrine 11s. Since they have come out with newer models, making these older ones super cheap. I got them for $64 on Amazon. For socks, I'm wearing Injinji toe liner socks, and then over these, I wear Darn Tough socks. I wear kind of like the crew length, that way it goes up and over my ankles because those get really muddy for some reason. So that's another layer of protection for my ankles. And then over my socks and shoes, I wear Ultra Gaiters. This stops any type of rocks or sticks from getting into my shoes, so I don't have to take breaks and shake anything out of my shoes. So these are very comfortable to wear. For shorts, I'm wearing these ones from Old Navy. I just picked these up because I liked the pattern, but I wear Old Navy athletic shorts all the time, the 3-inch inseam. They are so comfortable. On top, I have a sports bra from Old Navy. And I also have this shirt from my gift shop. It says Nahamsha on it, so that's really fun. I'm probably going to end up switching to the V-neck version of this shirt because I have that too, and I think that's going to be more comfortable when like layering things over it. It's a sport tech material, so it should be good for hiking. I wore this shirt for a lot of the trail last time too. And then of course, I can't forget on my head, I will always be wearing a Survivor buff as a headband to keep the sweat and the hair out of my face. This is my backpack. It's the Hyperlite Mountain Gear Unbound 40 backpack. I've done a whole first look video on this. I also included it in my Big 3 video, so for my Big 3, I won't go too far into the details because you can check out that video. But I want to go over the things kind of like on the outside of it. So right here, I have my Garmin InReach Mini. In this water bottle pocket, I have my water filter, which is the Katadyn Be Free with a 1-liter bag. I got a brand new replacement filter, so this should be good and with a very fast flow rate for now. I also have to pick up a smart water bottle, but I will have a 1-liter smart water bottle in this pocket. On this part of my backpack, I have 2 shoulder strap pockets. This one is going to hold my phone. It's pretty waterproof. It's from WEBO. And then it's also got this mesh pocket on the outside of it. I could put headphones or sunglasses or whatever I'm using that day, just for easy convenience. On the other side, I have this mesh water bottle holder, and then inside it, I have a Hydra Pack bottle. This is what I'm going to use for a lot of my drink mixes, and it's got this long straw, which I think will be very easy and convenient for drinking throughout the day. And this will just magnet to the side when I'm not using it. And right here I have a bandana hanging off the side. This is for blowing my nose or for sweat or for both. And then on this water bottle pocket I have my tripod. It's a new tripod to me. It's from Manfrotto and it's a lot heavier, but it's also a lot more heavy duty. And I think it's going to be so much easier for vlogging because I'm going to be doing a lot of vlogging this time around. So I have a couple things in this big front pocket. First is going to be my rain jacket. This is the Virtus rain jacket from Z-Packs. I had one last time, but I got a new one because my old blue one is very worn down. And then this new one also has a pocket on the chest, which is big enough for my phone, so that's gonna be handy, and I'm really happy about this. Also, in this pocket, I have my rain pants. These are some pretty heavy-duty ones from REI. I have more lightweight rain pants that I might switch to midway through the trail, but I'm just gonna start with this just in case it's really cold. This is gonna keep me warm on the lower half. So I'm gonna not just use this for rain, but really for warmth starting out. Also in this front pocket, I have my camp shoes. These are just flip-flops from Old Navy. Really lightweight, really inexpensive. I want to try these out. I've taken Crocs, I've taken really expensive Z-Trail sandals, but I just want to try out something a little more simple this time. And then lastly, in this front pocket, I have my tent stakes. There's a bottom pocket of this backpack, and right now I just have my rain mitts. I'm going to be taking regular gloves with me. I just don't have them right now. I left them at work, but they're the green gloves with the micro grid material, so those will be coming with me too. Alright, I guess it's time that we can open the pack and see what we have in here. The first thing on the top of my pack is my food bag. So this is my food bag. It is the custom printed food bag from Hilltop Packs in the large version. And I have all the food I am bringing with me for the first 2 days. So day 1, day 2. And then I also have an extra Ziploc bag in there for trash. I also have my drink mix bag. This is my rope for hanging my food bag in the tree. And then my rucksack to help me with that. I have kind of like my kitchen cloth for helping me clean my pot after I cook or any sort of mess. And this is my Jetboil stove. And then lastly, I have a spoon in here. I switched from a spork to a spoon. I want to try it out. Up next, I have this dry sack bag. Mostly in here is my first aid, my hygiene, and my electronics. Let's take a closer look at what's in here. Things are organized into different Ziploc bags, so this is going to be my first aid and my hygiene. There I have my toothpaste, my toothbrush, concentrated camp soap, a razor, a hairbrush, a bag with some Q-tips, a flosser, and extra contacts, and then a bag with Band-Aids, a mini Bic lighter, matches, and Leuko tape. I also have a bag in there of Advil, Tylenol, and migraine medicine. I also have a wet wipe in case I want to wipe myself down at the end of the day, and some hot hand warmers. And also in this bag is my electronics, which is very simple. I have a 20,000 milliamp battery pack. I have the wall charger with 2 USB ports, and then I have 2 cables. So yeah, there's a lot of things that fit in this little bag. Everything's gonna stay nice and dry, and I keep it towards the top of my pack in case I have to access anything in here quickly. Next up, we have my mid layer. This is from Mountain Hardware. It's very similar to the Melanzana, which a lot of people take on trail, but this one has a quarter zip, so I think it's gonna be a lot more comfortable, a lot more like versatile. I don't have to have it zipped up all the way. I can let some more air in if I'm not super cold. But yeah, it's got all the typical features of the Melanzana, so I'm excited for this one, and I love the purple. Up next are my hiking pants. These are the same hiking pants from last time. They're from Belief, which is on Amazon. Lots of pockets, very comfortable. I wear hiking pants opposed to leggings because they don't ride down like leggings tend to do. There's a nice drawstring where I can tie it, and so much more comfortable. I can wear these over my shorts if the weather's changing really quick, so if I'm hiking in shorts and it's cold, I can just throw these on over the shorts and then take them off pretty easily, so these are really comfortable. Next, we have my cook pot. This is the Jetboil stash. Everything packs in here very nicely, so the fuel is right on the top, and then on top of the fuel I have a mini Bic lighter. And I already showed you the actual stove part of this. I keep in my food bag because if I kept it in here, sometimes it doesn't always fit or like it rattles around. So I keep them separate. Next I have my tent. This is the Z-Packs Plex Solo 1-person trekking pole tent. There's not much left. This is my sleeping pad. This is the sleeping pad I'm going to be starting with. It's very warm. It's the Thermarest Neo Air X Therm. And then in the bottom of this, I have a compression sack. This is a new piece of gear for me, the compression sack. Usually I have the bag liner, but I decided to switch away from that or try something different because I would get really annoyed rolling it down and trying to like compress the air out of it to make it smaller. I always thought that was the most annoying part of packing up camp in the morning. So with this, I can just stuff everything in, and instead of rolling out air, I can just kind of like yank these closed and then get this bag nice and small, and it can fit in the bottom of my pack pretty nicely. I'll show you what I keep inside this. This stuff sack isn't going to be as waterproof as the bag liner from Osprey or Z-Packs that I've used in the past, but it does have a bit of a water resistant nylon material, so I think that will help as a second layer of waterproofness. I am very confident in this backpack being pretty waterproof, but I can only tell from experience, so we'll learn. In here I have a lot of the gear that I don't need throughout the day, so it's mostly my sleeping gear and gear that I want to stay dry. First I have my sleep socks. I think I talked about these in a video. These are socks that have a separate big toe. That way I can wear them comfortably with flip-flops. So I can wear my camp shoes but still wear socks and be able to walk around easily. So I'm excited for these. For sleeping, I also have my down booties from Enlightened Equipment. Probably just wear these without socks, but like doing stuff around camp and going into town, I would wear my flip-flops with these socks. Next up I have my pillow. This is the Nemo Philo Elite pillow. Packs down really small into like its own little pocket. This is gonna be my sleep shirt. This is a newer piece of gear. It's the Mountain Hardwear. I think it's called the Air Mesh. It is super light, like you can almost see through it, but it's got some technology that keeps it really warm. You can kind of see like the fuzzy interior of it. It's really soft, so I'm probably gonna wear this while I sleep. If it's really cold, I can wear my mid layer on top of this or even my puffy jacket. So I have lots of different layering options. Next, I have an extra pair of socks. This is for hiking in if my other pair of socks get wet or dirty. So 2 pairs of hiking socks. Right here I have my sleep pants. These are the Smartwool 250 base layer pants. Very warm. I'll start the trail with this really warm pair of pants and then probably switch to something a little more lightweight. But starting out the trail, I think it's going to be nice just having a warm pair of like sweatpants for camp at night. And then next I have my puffy jacket. This is like the only puffy jacket I've ever really had. It's the Enlightened Equipment Torrid jacket. Full zip. I customized the colors. It has a hood. Very warm. Haven't upgraded it yet, but it's been working good, so I don't think I need to change it. And then the last thing probably in here is my sleeping bag. This is the Z-Packs 20 Fahrenheit zip around sleeping bag. So again, this is in my Big 3 video. If you want to learn more about this, I think it's a newer piece of gear to Z-Packs, but I'm excited to try it out. I also have this fanny pack that I'll be wearing the whole time. It's also from Hyperlight Mountain Gear. Inside I have my Petzl Bindi headlamp. I have a lip balm. I have a Swiss Army knife that's going to have nail clippers and tweezers and scissors inside. A small bottle of Purell hand sanitizer. Samsung Galaxy earbuds in the case. Small tube of sunblock. and a Bluetooth thermometer. There's a separate pocket to the fanny pack, and in there I'll keep my sunglasses and a little bottle of baby powder. There is a lot of space in this fanny pack with 2 different zippers and a few different pockets, so I'm really happy with the amount of space and organization in there. So that's all the gear I'm bringing with me on the Appalachian Trail. I'm fairly certain I didn't forget anything, but there's a chance. I still have a week or 2 at home before I leave, so I have some opportunities to add things or get rid of things, but I'm pretty confident that this is my gear list. The only thing I still need to pick up is a knee sleeve. I'm gonna wear something over my knee because I've had a little bit of pain with that. But other than that, that's everything. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. Again, I will have every single piece of gear I just mentioned in the description of this video if you want to check it out. And I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the Appalachian Trail. Bye.